Welcome to Session 3 of your Overcoming Negative Thinking program with Dash Wellness. Today, we'll explore the impact of negative thinking. For this session preparation, set up your space, have writing tools ready, ensure good internet connection, and be ready to engage. Understanding how negative thoughts affect your life can motivate you to change them. Negative thinking can influence various aspects of your life, including your mental health, relationships, daily activities, and physical health. Reflect on how negative thinking has impacted various areas of your life. How does it affect your mental health, relationships, daily activities, and physical well-being? Here are some common ways negative thinking can impact your life. Mental health. Persistent negative thoughts can lead to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. When you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy where your mind starts to believe and act on these negative affirmations. This can cause chronic stress and emotional exhaustion, as you are always on edge, worrying about failing or being judged. It can also result in sleep disturbances, as your mind is constantly racing with negative scenarios. Over time, this mental strain can affect your ability to think clearly and make decisions, leading to a diminished quality of life. Negative thinking can also erode your self-worth, making it difficult to engage in self-care or pursue activities that bring joy and fulfillment. Relationships. Negative thinking can strain relationships by causing misunderstandings, conflicts, and feelings of isolation. When you assume that others are judging you or think poorly of you, you may withdraw from social interactions to protect yourself from perceived criticism. This withdrawal can lead to loneliness and a lack of social support, which are crucial for mental well-being. Additionally, negative thoughts can make you overly critical of others as you project your insecurities onto them. This can result in frequent arguments and a lack of trust, weakening the bond between you and your loved ones. Over time, these strained relationships can create a sense of isolation and bitterness, making it challenging to build and maintain healthy, supportive connections. Productivity. Negative thoughts can hinder your productivity by creating self-doubt and reducing motivation. When you believe that you are incapable of success or that your efforts will lead to failure, you are less likely to take initiative or engage in tasks with enthusiasm. This lack of motivation can lead to procrastination, where you put off important tasks due to fear of failure or rejection. Even when you do start a task, negative thinking can make it difficult to concentrate, as your mind is preoccupied with worries and doubts. This can result in incomplete or subpar work, reinforcing the cycle of self-doubt and negative thinking. Over time, this decreased productivity can affect your career progression and overall sense of accomplishment, leading to further negative thoughts about your abilities and worth. Overall well-being. Negative thinking can diminish your overall sense of well-being and happiness. Constantly focusing on what is wrong or what could go wrong can prevent you from appreciating the positive aspects of your life. This can lead to a lack of joy and satisfaction, as you are unable to fully experience and enjoy positive moments. Negative thinking can also make it difficult to cope with everyday challenges, as you are more likely to feel overwhelmed and helpless. This can result in chronic stress, which can have numerous physical health implications, including headaches, digestive issues, and a weakened immune system. Over time, the constant mental and emotional strain can lead to burnout, where you feel physically and emotionally exhausted, detached, and unable to function effectively in your daily life. Physical health. The mind-body connection is powerful, and negative thinking can have significant physical consequences. Stress from negative thoughts triggers the body's fight or flight response, releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Chronic stress can lead to various health issues, such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and weakened immune function. It can also exacerbate conditions like asthma, diabetes, and gastrointestinal problems. Conversely, the placebo effect demonstrates the power of positive thinking and belief in healing. When patients believe a treatment will work, they can experience real improvements in their health, even if the treatment is inactive. This highlights how positive thoughts and attitudes can promote physical healing. On the other hand, negative thinking can contribute to the nocebo effect, where negative expectations of treatment lead to worse health outcomes. By recognizing and addressing negative thoughts, you can reduce stress and promote better physical health. Reflect on which of these impacts resonate most with you and how they have affected your life. Write down your reflections in your journal. Consider how understanding the impact of negative thinking can motivate you to change these patterns. To deepen your understanding, let's explore how positive thinking can counteract these negative impacts. Positive thinking can enhance your mental health by reducing stress and anxiety, boosting your mood, and increasing your resilience. It can improve relationships by fostering better communication, understanding, and trust. Positive thinking can also boost productivity by increasing motivation, focus, and confidence. Overall, it can increase your sense of well-being and happiness by helping you appreciate the positive aspects of your life and build a more optimistic outlook. Now, let's use the notes from your thought journal to reconstruct negative thoughts into positive ones. This process involves identifying a negative thought, understanding its trigger, and then consciously replacing it with a more positive or realistic thought. For example, if you have a self-critical thought like, "I'm not good enough," you can replace it with, "I am capable and continually improving." If you have a catastrophizing thought like, "If I fail this test, my whole future is ruined," you can reframe it to, "One test does not define my entire future. I can learn from this experience and do better next time." Take a few minutes to review your notes and practice reconstructing each negative thought into a positive one. Write down the positive thoughts next to the negative ones in your journal. This exercise will help you become more adept at identifying and challenging negative thoughts in real time, ultimately leading to a more positive mindset. Conclude today's session by setting an intention for your practice. What specific impacts of negative thinking will you commit to addressing this week? Write down your intention and revisit it throughout the week to keep yourself motivated and on track. In the next session, we'll explore techniques for challenging negative thoughts. We'll discuss practical strategies to help you confront and reframe negative thoughts, empowering you to build a more positive mindset. Thank you for joining our Overcoming Negative Thinking program. We hope it was helpful and look forward to seeing you in the upcoming sessions. The information provided in this Overcoming Negative Thinking program, including all content, materials, exercises, and resources, is intended for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other licensed health provider with any questions you may have regarding mental health and/or medical conditions.